guys just finished your season. You may have a nice season, and already you're starting, today, thinking about next year. Tell me about that.
That's the process that everybody goes through, and fortunately we did have some improvement this year. No question we need to get better. The draft is going to be something where we can at least add one player. We had a little bit of difficulty this year in that we had a little bit of a short bench. By adding a draft player, we'll improve our bench strength a little bit, and we feel like that, it's a situation where whoever we draft is going to grow into being a guy that will stay with us for a good while. That's what we need.
What do you learn from an event like this? Is it a chance to see players up close that you just read about or saw about on tape? Or what's the process in this?
Well, the process here, and one of the most valuable things, is the interview process, where you actually get a chance to talk to players, you get a chance to be face to face with them, and you just come away with a little bit more comfort on that. As far as the things on the floor are concerned, everybody usually has a preconceived notion as to what to expect, and you either verify what you believed in, or maybe you raise some questions.
What about the special drills and the jumping? Those numbers, do they help you fill in some blanks in terms of where these players are?
Sometimes they do. Most of the time you have a good feel for what they are, but occasionally there's something that jumps out at you and it changes the perspective that you may have on a certain player.
Obviously, every draft takes a while to assess looking back, but as we head into this draft, what's the early consensus? A heavy draft, a big man draft, a deep draft? Tell me about this class.
The consensus on this draft is that it's a little bit light. I think that, though, what we have to do, we're picking at number 11. We have to find the right guy at number 11. I don't care if it's a strong draft or a weak draft. We have to find the right guy, a guy that helps us at 11. I think there'll be a player there that can do that.
This is a who's who of GMs and coaches. Is this where the early talk, or is there constant talk? It kind of begins here about feeling people out, other teams?
There's a lot of chatter, so to speak, before you get here, but once you get to Chicago, the discussions become a lot more real.